we'll probably bounce it back and forth. It'll just be nice to have the option again, my lord. YO Press says, why would you cool it to such a temp that you need extra clothing? Oh, the thing is, man, is when I wear the beanie, I'm usually comfortable with or without it. That's like my optimal temperature is kind of with or without it. But anyway, let's go ahead and keep playing here. Where are we? Oh, that's right. We just got to this church area. Hi, crazy priest guy.
Forgive my interruption.
Do not apologize, my son. Father Tobias Whitaker
I know a
is
Tobias.
happy to teach mortals about
He
the
blew himself.
incoming Armageddon.
I am Dr. Jonathan Reed, and I just have a few questions.
A scientist? You are much more lost than I thought, my son.
Excuse me?
What do you mean when you say that I am more lost than you thought?
All scientists are entangled in a world of causes and consequences, and most of them can't see the plain truth.
Quite a judgmental opinion, if you ask me. But what do I know? Blinded by science as I am.
But you are seeking answers, aren't you? Answers about the Armageddon about to strike the city. Answers about the hidden truth.
Oh my. I only believe in facts, big guy.
I am. But the answers I seek are based on facts, not superstition.
Okay then, no response there. All right. Real quick, let's get real fast caught up so I don't get too far behind. Aylesworth with the 2 years. Qua.com going on a gift frenzy last night. Bison Zavis World, Creative Game, and Bastric Boy with the 11-month double sub. Dude, best of vibes to you, my friend. Hope things go well for you. Knobber with the 2 months. Already back for a month, buddy. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. We also have Samu, Melatonin, Devilman with a 20-month double sub. Valkyrie with a 20-month double sub. Thank you, thank you. 1 second. And Icus Monster with the 5 months. Thank you for that. Valkyrie says, a quick explanation on how to hook up an XLR mic. You basically need a USB mixer. So I use an RC505 loop station, which has an XLR input, and then it connects to my PC via USB, and I use it as a pass-through. So XLR into mixer, mixer via USB into computer. Hope that helps. Thanks for the support, guys. There we go.
Have you any friends? Any family left in these terrible times?
No. But I have a disciple I see as my son. He is so devoted. I sent him to preach the good word in the heart of this corrupted city.
Where'd you send him?
Where did you send him?
I sent Samuel to the Stonebridge Cemetery, where the pestilence and evil grows night after night.
Fun.
You sent him on some preaching crusade during the epidemic.
As a true believer, Samuel will fear no evil while he walks through the valley of the shadow of death.
God, you're crazy. Sure, we'll do this
Do you
on
know
the
Nurse Dorothy Crane from the Pembroke Hospital? I'd like to know more about her.
I don't like the liberal ideas of nurses, but I especially abhor that Nurse Crane you mentioned.
So, you're not exactly a fan of Florence Nightingale's work. But nurses are essential for modern healthcare.
Nuns should be the only women allowed to take care of male patients. It's obvious only they have the necessary moral fiber.
Jesus, to think people actually thought like this.
Why do you hate Nurse Crane more than other nurses?
Before coming to London, she was a member of the communist resistance in her country. That's what happens when you let a woman get involved in politics.
Okay. Good talk, buddy.
I have had enough for tonight. Goodbye.
Turns out we might eat somebody. Always wondered what a priest tastes like. Oh, nothing up here? Really? Not a thing. Huh, would have at least thought there would have been a container or something. Influenza stuff. A small flower bouquet with a voucher for a free medical checkup hidden between the flowers. Oh, interesting. Huh. Cool. Oh my god, look at all these people that are sick. He's recovering. Fatigue. Fatigue. Bronchitis. Okay. This is another one? Yeah. Okay, so we need to go... We need to find a way into this area. Can we go in through this gate?
It's locked, all right. Can't go in through the front. Aha. Maybe we can go around the outside? Hey, Salties. Good to see you today, buddy. Not looking like it. Any place to go up? No. Okay, maybe we have to go around the back.
Imprisoned by your daily routine. Unable to see the truth.
Frickin' priest, bro. Here we go. Hey, hello, Ben. How you doing this morning? Oh, dude. Beautiful. So I guess our buddy's dead. Most likely. Oh, that's not the guy. Maybe he's still alive somewhere back here. You okay, buddy? 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 Hey, buddy. You aren't dead.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed.
Unless this is someone else.
I would like to ask you a few questions.
Please be my guest. Although I may not be the best informant regarding this part of town, my words speak about that which the eyes cannot see.
Really?
Oh.
Are you an artist of some kind?
I'm a poet, sir. Richard Nithercott, at your service.
Okay. How did the vent install go? Boop. It's right there. Hell yeah. So it's installed. It got installed about like 20 minutes ago, and they're actually in the attic, like hooking it up and getting it all set up and all that stuff. So pretty awesome. Your life in London.
Are you aware that your life could be in danger in this part of town?
But this is where I must be to feel the real beat of the city. I had to come, see it for myself, alone.
I understand your need for solitude, but it's not safe around here.
I don't care. I don't have many friends, Doctor, and my family despises me.
Oak Train. Thanks, buddy. What am I getting installed? Oh, just getting the temperature situation sorted out in the second floor of my house where I work. Yeah.
If some misfortune came upon you, who would be here to help you?
Well, you for a start, my dear Doctor.
Well then.
May I ask what...
Not...
But are you not afraid of the epidemic?
Oh, why should I? I see some equity in the Spanish flu. No flesh should be saved, say the scriptures. Good or evil, rich or poor, all are equal in the eyes of the flu.
Made any progress with the maps in PoE? Lurker Bro, we will talk about that next time we play PoE. Short answer is yes. And I've got some stuff to talk about too. Next time we stream PoE. Yeah.
If you say so. But as a physician in a time of epidemic, I must caution you to avoid unnecessary exposure, sir.
Thank you, Doctor. But we both know the seeker of truth has to go boldly where the weak dare not.
I kind of like this guy.
What are your thoughts on the terrible situation in this city?
Terrible, you say? No. Of course, the death of so many innocents is a tragedy. But the scourge has not been all bad for the city. Oh, no, sir.
What are you talking about?
Do you remember London before the flu? Noisy, cacophonic, quiet nowhere to be found. And now, listen to this oddly peaceful silence.
Yes. The enjoyable silence of the grave. You have a unique perspective on the situation, I must admit.
Most people fail to understand my perspective. I don't blame them. But how could I call myself a poet if I veiled my feelings?
Well, there you go.
Tell me, Mr. Nithercott, why seek inspiration in Whitechapel?
The place is not beautiful per se, but how to explain it? Stirring and challenging.
Do you not think it a little morbid?
On the contrary, sir. Whitechapel is full of life, full of beauty. Just like my dear muse, the wonderful Camellia.
What can you tell me about Camellia?
Not much. And that's the beauty of it. She can't speak, you know. She's a locked mystery who exhales kindness and sweetness.
Wow.
Perhaps you're just afraid to find out the truth about your muse.
One day, perhaps, I'll ask her to come with me. But will she still be my wild flower of Whitechapel if she moves uptown?
Amp Space with a $10 tip. First of all, thanks. Second of all, okay, Co. When you get to it, do not charm the nurse. It will screw up a lot of stuff. I appreciate the looking out, buddy. When you say don't charm the nurse, do you mean don't mesmerize her? Like what it says in the top left of the screen? Because we aren't doing that to anyone. So, I hope that's what you mean. Yeah, because I don't plan on doing that to anyone. Yeah.
And have you ever tried to learn more about her?
If that's not what it means,
Where she lives?
then let's just not talk about it until we get there.
Whom she may know.
Maybe I prefer she remains an enigma. Reality can be so dull, don't you think?
But even then, like we're not really about unless it's a hint, I'm not really about using our powers to influence people.
The struggle by gaslight.
Hopefully that wasn't a
the barren
spoiler.
smiles and the added hunger under the rain.
If you say so.
Such vibrant antagonism and vivid paradox. The stripped humanity raged across each street.
Vivid, of course, yes. And what about the poignant distress?
Oh yes, the poignant distress. You see what I mean, don't you? That's what I want to write about. And that's what Whitechapel is made of.
Okay, this guy is pretty terrible.
Did you know the Mute Florist is a member of a secret society?
No, I didn't. But I thank you for this information, sir. For it only enriches the mystery surrounding the precious Camellia.
This guy, though.
Are you not curious? Is there not more you wish to know?
That girl has not an ounce of malice in her. Whatever she may be hiding, it's certain to be for the benefit of most, if not all.
I fear you are a hopeless romantic, Mr. Nithercott.
Guilty as charged, Dr. Reed.
Okay.
May I ask you a few questions about the district?
Extraordinary part of town, is it not? I'll be glad to help you, if I can.
I'm looking for Dorothy Crane, a nurse who lives in this vicinity.
Dorothy Crane. Oh, I love the name. The Crane of Whitechapel. Sounds very mysterious. But, sorry, no, never heard of her.
What can you tell me about an old man called Darius?
Darius Petrescu. Yes, I know him. At first, I thought he was only a small publisher. I invited him to publish my work, but His reaction was pretty clear.
Not interested in your talent?
Darius is an old political activist who takes delight in printing tracts and lampoons. Those communist activities only require mediocre writing skills.
Okay. I think we're good.
I'll leave you alone.
Interesting dude. Alright, I think I can open this from this side. Yeah, great. Okay. Clear back here. Oh. Alas, in the terrible times our country is currently facing, you must understand that such title would be totally inappropriate for any publication. Can we talk to him about that? Look at him go.
An angel
Good evening.
And good evening.
You don't really make a living from your scribblings, do you, Richard?
No, sir, I don't. I work so hard. I put all my time, my energy, my devotion into the precise carving of words.
When she was younger, my mother was a painter and a poet. She told me many times how poor her artist friends were, and how she helped them.
My parents pay for my rent, my food, and my clothes. All I have to give them in return is lies they do not believe.
You seem embarrassed.
Someday I hope to proudly offer my first publication to my parents. Until that day, I'll remain the failure of a son they have to support.
Damn, dude. That's kind of depressing. This is an old guy.
I'll leave you alone,
Ouch.
sir.
Sorry, buddy. Didn't mean to make a bad thing worse. Alright, so that was this dude. So we are good here. So the next guy is right in front of the castle? Clayton Darby. Okay. Oh, are you Camellia?
Good evening, miss. I'm Dr. Reed.
No,
I'd like to
I
ask
think
you
so.
a few questions.
Oh, it is her.
I know what you're thinking. A tall stranger who meets a girl in the street at night. It reeks of the penny dreadfuls. But I mean you no harm, truly. I know you understand what I'm saying. Your silence has nothing to do with you being mute, does it? Camellia, I know you work for Dorothy Crane. Please tell me about her secret dispensary. A stubborn and mute comrade. Nurse Crane and Darius Petrescu have been clever. Tell me about Richard Nithercott. I understand he is quite fond of you, Camellia.
Surprise!
Very well. Goodbye then.
Good talk. Good talk. Well, good dotting. Yeah. Okay, so we came over here and we've talked to the priest bro.
Imprisoned by your daily routine.
Who are you? Maybe he's it.
Excuse me, sir. Are you familiar with this part of town? Name's Clayton Darby.
Ah, there
Sorry,
we go. Perfect.
I'm new to Whitechapel. But
Space Cat. Oh
perhaps you
my.
could help me since you're a journalist.
Oh
My name is Jonathan Reed.
Dr. Reed, the famous surgeon. I'll gladly help if I'm able, sir.
Okay, I like this guy so far.
What is a journalist doing in this borough after sunset?
He goes where none of his colleagues would dare to go, to inform the country.
You tell him, buddy.
So you risk your life to reveal the truth. I saw many reporters do the same during the war.
Whitechapel is the crucible of so many untold stories and tragedies. I want people to know them.
Good on you, man.
That's quite honorable of you. But is the public interested?
Not at all, sir. And that's why I'm an independent journalist, hoping to sell some stories.
Not at all, sir.
Why are the newspapers keeping silent about the Spanish influenza? It's as though none of you care.
There's a war going on. People shouldn't be demoralized by news of deadly diseases.
I served in France. Our top priority must be to put an end to this butchery. This war must stop now.
Sir, streets are a battlefield too. An invisible and untold war is going on, and it must be stopped.
Have you any idea of the danger you face in these streets at night?
I've had to run and hide more than once from frenzied mobs incensed by the fever. Do you think the flu is really responsible for this, Doctor?
I'm convinced there is more at work here than a simple epidemic.
Really?
Vampires.
To be honest, I could say the same. Some of the sick I saw or heard of. My God, what happened to them?
Blower says, is this game a talking simulator? This game is very similar to Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines, where it is about half or a little more than half talking. Yes, there is a good amount of combat, and there's a larger world to explore. You know, full inventory, equipment loadout, skills selection and stuff, but it is mostly talking. Yeah.
Christina Popper claims
Some of us really
she
like that,
sells
though.
her body because she can't find any other work. Do you believe her?
Of course I do. Her story is exactly what I want my readers to understand. We live in an intolerant and divided nation.
Do you think things will ever change, Mr. Darby?
I believe the situation can only improve. And now that women can vote, I'm convinced things will change.
Cool. Oh, am I saying this game is as good as Bloodlines? This game is very different than Bloodlines.
Do you need assistance?
That would be nice of you, Doctor. Who knows what I may have caught during my investigation.
Yeah, it's different. It's very different. I wouldn't say like Blood. Let me just say it. Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines is like the game of a generation in a lot of ways. It's hard to, you know, it's hard to like, yeah.
I will see you later.
Bloodlines is like one of my favorite games ever.
I heard you're investigating an underground medical dispensary in Whitechapel. What
This is
do
still
you
really
know
good,
about
though.
it?
Not much, I'm afraid. They are wary of strangers, and I'm not really an acquaintance of theirs. Why do you care?
I'm afraid one of the nurses from the Pembroke Hospital may be involved with unsavory activities.
Ah, could it be Dorothy Crane?
Without a doubt, you are a damn fine journalist, Mr. Darby. What do you know of her accomplice, a man named Darius?
I don't know much about the man. He's very cautious. Never goes out. Doesn't seem to have any friends or family.
He has no relatives at all?
No. Except for that strange man, a poet named Richard Nithercott, who sometimes comes by. Darius would never let him in.
Where can I find this Mr. Nithercott?
He spends most of his time lurking around Whitechapel, talking to himself or declaring verses. These days, you can usually find him behind the church.
Okay, Nithercott again.
He never goes out.
No. A few days ago, he unexpectedly did. I followed him, but it was just a ruse to keep me away from his house.
Really? How do you know?
He went to the nearest mailbox, but just before posting his letter, he ripped it up and threw it away.
Goodbye, Mr. Darby.
Okay, let's go talk to Nithercott again really quickly. Hey QPZ, how you doing today? No sidestep. How are you? How are you? Oh, how's the vent? Well, I don't even know if the vent's hooked up yet. They put the vent in, and then I was immediately like, okay, I'm gonna start streaming now. So, yeah, I don't even know if the vent's hooked up yet. It'll probably be a little bit. Hey Chaz, how's the game? I'm really digging it, man. I'm really digging it. Space Cat, I like your duck. It's ducking awesome. Euclian. Oh, no, I really care about the vent. Julia, oh, you sent me a... hold on. This is super cool.
Morbidity can breathe its own beauty and grace. Whitechapel
Oh, I'm loving it. Looks great.
is desertion and
Okay, this is awesome, Julia. Thank you. Okay,
some of us come to this.
you.
Good evening, Mr. Nithercott.
And good evening to you too, my good sir. Can I be of any help?
What did Julia just show me? All I'm gonna say is, I hope you guys are ready for Jurassic Park World. Okay. Oh, we don't get any new options with him. Maybe we can talk to the guy about this dude. Okay.
I'll leave you alone, sir.
Jurassic Park World Evolution Park Manager Simulator Sim. I don't know what it's called. The Jurassic Park game. My dearest son, most beloved children, I'm so sorry you've not heard from me for a few months. The situation in London has been difficult. I know it may sound selfish and silly when you, my children, are still living in a country consumed by war, but there's also a war going on here in England, a war against poverty and against injustice. This is a war I intend to fight despite my advanced years. This is why I'm writing to you today. I won't be coming back to Romania. That probably means I won't see you again before I die. Don't be sad, my darlings. You are grown up now, and you have children of your own. You know the sacrifice we sometimes must accept to make the world a better place. This is one I must make now to feel useful one more time. I wish you a long and happy life. Kiss my grandchildren for me, and remember that your father loves you all the way from this cold, damp country. I am as ever your loving father, Darius Petrescu.
The content of Darius' letter to his children could give me more leverage to enter.
Whoa.
Darius is a bit less of a mystery now. It should not be that difficult to incite him to let me in.
All right, man. Let's do it. Thank you to Ruckin with the 14 months, Darkron with the 30, Soul Tease with the 33 months, ahoy. Thank you for that, man. We also have The Lone Wolf with the 4 months, Ekwell with the 4...
And I'm clean.
Oh, we already talked to her. Umanoid with the 31, Jordan the Dios, MNY Coop. Thank you so much for that, buddy. We Love Bread, Manu with the 5-month double sub, Stranger BRZ, Allosaurus, Down to Spear, and Cyril 21. Thank you for the support, guys. Really do appreciate it.
I prefer not to give you another beating, Barrett.
Thank you. All right. Here we go. It's pronounced Mini Coop.
Mr.
Oh, cool.
Petrescu,
I like it.
Just
Okay.
1 minute, please.
You again.
Mini Coop.
Go away.
I'll try to remember that.
Sir, wait.
Wait, what did it just say in level
Stop
2?
this nonsense. I know Nurse Crane is here. Shall we speak man to man, you and I?
All right. Speak up.
Don't you see we're on the same side? We fight to help the poor, sick, and abandoned.
I'm nothing like you, Mr. Totter.
Yes, you
Oh,
are.
Mesmerize level 2.
You too believe in providing medical care without charge. You know what we have to sacrifice to make the world a better place.
I have to admit your words have conviction. All right, I'll let you see Dorothea. Don't make me regret this, though.
All right, then. Awesome. Just entered this dude's house, already stealing his money. Man, oh, there's your safe. I just took your pills out of your safe in front of you. Oh, here's some more money. It's my money now. Yeah, thanks. Let's go see if there's anything back here that I want to take from your house. Yeah, that's mine now. This? Yeah, it's mine now. Oh, another safe.
It's locked.
Oh, it's locked. How dare you? How dare you? That's not locked. Yoink. And I even stole his cheap gin? Man, I'm the worst. I am the worst. Damn, there's a lot of people in here.